Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. We're going online, y'all. I'm gonna give a second for the internet to catch up, y'all. We're just sitting here right now. It's official, it's about to go down, but it's gonna have to go down real quickly. I was hoping to show up to work a little bit earlier than this, but I didn't and stuff. It always takes me a little bit longer. I don't know about y'all, but it always takes me a little bit longer to do anything than I suppose that it will. I noticed we got one person up in the dang, I don't know what you call it, the watching area, the listening area. Shout out to you. Go ahead and leave me a comment and stuff. And hit that like button and stuff. I know all the YouTubers say that, so I'm going to say it too. Hit that like button. But the thing is, we can't be here too long, like I said, because I do have to go into work. I'm just sitting outside of work. I had to clock in by 11 and stuff, so but we have a little bit of time. So I'm out here, and I'm smoking a Black and Mild and stuff, as I tend to do, with the wood tips, by the way, because I'm classy. And, I had a little bit of time, so I was like, let's go ahead and do the live stream and stuff, man. We don't get around to it a lot. All right, I'm in a perfect environment, I hope. I don't know how choppy it is, but I hope I'm in a pretty good environment to, do a live stream right now. I'm kind of out in the open, so, if there's noise or traffic, please forgive me, but it ain't no other way. All right, at least not right now. And what I thought we would do is a screenshot rundown, or like what would be a screenshot rundown, so it's not screenshots, all right? I thought we'd just go ahead on Google and wing it. And as we know already, Google is a terrible, terrible place in which people try to lie to you all the time. Now, there's people who work at Google who are probably very good people and stuff, or like people, reasonable people like you and me. I'm sure there's a lot, because Google employs thousands of people. But the people who run Google, obviously, I don't have to get into it too much. All right. And actually, before we do, the other day, and I forgot to get back to my man over there in Tasmania, Maitre Mark. He was telling me about that he likes the screenshot rundowns, and it's like, oh man, I appreciate that when people tell me that. He said he likes that, but he said in Australia, in like Australia local news, or in Tasmania, in that general area, when it comes to the local news, they have it behind paywalls. I think, of course, we have that a lot around over here too. They have it behind paywalls, and so it's hard to even get to the headlines or read like the articles or show you little screenshots, because you had to pay subscriptions, whatever, to their stupid little papers and stuff, and which is all fake news anyway, so you're going to be wasting your money regardless. All right, just a real quick story. San Antonio Express News, they had a habit of calling me maybe about a month ago or so, because I canceled my subscription. First of all, I didn't even know I had one. Apparently I signed up for it out of desperation months and months ago in order to see something probably about drag queens, y'all. All right, not that I'm a drag queen aficionado, but San Antonio Express News, that's half of what they do. It's just drag queen worship. All right, and it's unfortunate, but I canceled the subscription, and then they called me like for weeks after that, talking about, are you sure you don't want to pay us whatever it was, like $3.99 a month or something like that? And I was like, yeah, I'm dead sure. And they, they're salesmen and stuff on the phone, obviously, when they call you up. And I was willing to humor them. So they were like, are you sure? I mean, we can make things right. They were like, what about this? How about if you pay us 99 cents and that's it? And you'll get our services for 6 months, just for 99 cents for the entire 6 months. I want y'all to think about that. Think about how cheap of a hooker you have to be. You know what I'm saying? How worthless your publication has to be that you're going to offer it to me for 6 whole months for 99 cents. It's worthless. And, being as polite as I am, I told the sales lady, nah, that's still not even worth it. Y'all are worthless. I'm sorry about that. But since we don't have very much time, I wanted to just go ahead and on Google and wing it. Like I said, most of what you're gonna find here is just useless propaganda. Useless, other than the fact that it's kind of funny, and so that's why we're gonna go through it real quick while we got some time. Republicans, this is the first one. Republicans to scrap primaries and caucuses as Trump challengers cry foul. What does that mean? Who's challenging Trump? That's the thing. The debate is, and it's been for a long time, is Trump a Trojan horse? Is he there to pacify people while he kind of, carries on a status quo? Or is he in there trying to be a rogue element in the government in order to try to actually legitimately make America great again? Now, he's made a lot of moves that I find to be very great. And then he says some various things that could be just tricks, because Donald Trump is full of tricks. And he does and says some things that gets his opponents all wound up and stuff like that. And it gets them to do exactly what he wants. All right. So it's a lot of sleight of hand. I forget what they call it. What's that? A Machiavellian type behavior. Could be that, or he could be trying to slow us down the river, and we really don't know. The thing is, at least he pretends to like babies. The thing is, I think he genuinely does like babies. And we found out recently that Bernie Sanders, amongst other things, hates babies. All right. If it couldn't be any worse, like everybody who's ever even ran for president, if they don't like babies, they at least pretend to like babies. All right. Bernie Sanders can't even pretend to like babies. It's like, what can Bernie Sanders legitimately do to get you to realize he's a creepy old man? And I know the people who everybody comes to this channel knows that Bernie Sanders is a creepy old man. But imagine the strength of the reefer that people had to be smoking. And trust me, that's the only thing he's got going for him. Imagine the strength of the reefer that people must be smoking in order to believe that Bernie Sanders actually wants your well-being. All right, it's got to be very strong, and I'm here to tell you it's scientifically strong. Broward Undersheriff Sean Suzowski abruptly resigns. I mean, that's just par for the course as far as Broward goes. Who cares what that means? McDonald's just revealed a surprising new product that is a huge threat to Chick-fil-A. Yeah, I doubt it. Unless their product is a totally different way of doing business, then they don't stand a chance against Chick-fil-A, period. All right? And that's funny, but the thing is, there's some people who dedicate their whole lives, as sad as it sounds, to hating Chick-fil-A. Believe it or not, there's some people who dedicate their whole lives to it. Dana Loesch praises first responders in Texas, calls for bipartisan, blah, blah, blah. I'm not sure what it says or what it means. Let's go ahead and click on it, see what the whole headline says. But as far as I can see, Dana Loesch, I don't know her inside and out, but the thing is, from what I've seen, she seems like a very strong lady, all right? And a very articulate lady. I haven't heard one of her radio broadcasts yet, but the thing is, I'm kind of curious. I do want to hear it. Seems like a very strong lady, all right? And I'm a fan of ladies. So Dana Loesch praises first responders in Texas, calls for bipartisan solutions to mass shootings. Well, I hope that we can get that, all right? Because I don't think anybody likes mass shootings, all right? And by the way, Chick-fil-A in this recent mass shooting went ahead and donated 500 different chicken sandwiches to first responders. And here's the thing. Chick-fil-A seems to do the right thing like every single time, all right? That's why some people tend to hate their guts, all right? Joe Biden's bloody eye, if you heard about that, that was creepy as hell. Here's the thing. When you're basically on death's door and they're pumping you full of blood thinners, yeah, sometimes your eye blood vessel, they'll pop on you and you'll look like a creepy old man. Joe Biden's bloody eye memory woes overshadowed 2020 bid. There's not a chance in heck that Joe Biden would ever be the president. But the thing is, there's hardly a chance. I mean, he'll be very fortunate to live to see 2020. And I'm saying that like, I really feel for the guy, all right? I honestly do. He may be evil, all sorts of evil. His family may be sitting on top of billions of dollars of ill-gotten money and loot, but still, man, I feel for the guy. ASAP Rocky, shout out to whoever's watching. If anybody's watching, I know they pop in and out. I wonder if I'm buffering or if I'm even on the internet, but we only got a couple more minutes. So let's see if we can get down to the bottom of at least this first page. ASAP Rocky's first Swedish lawyer shot in apparent ambush. Suspect arrested. Damn. I don't know what the heck that even means, y'all. I mean, like, that might be totally random. All right. I couldn't tell you. Hold on one second, you guys. Thank you for holding. I had to relight my cigar right quick because it went out. How San Antonio's scooter firm blew its big chance. I don't know about your city, but for the past few months, scooters, believe it or not, electric scooters have been like real controversial and stuff like that. Here in San Antonio, they've been deemed as dangerous or the way of the future, or nobody really knows. And apparently this company blew their chance, and I don't really care about it. City Council continues to make affordable housing a priority in San Antonio. That's according to the Rivard Report, which is a BS publication, just so you know. Trust me, if you never heard about it, I looked into it. They suck, right? Desperate Bahamians may be stranded after Hurricane Dorian. As I can imagine, you know, when these hurricanes hit, I mean, like, I feel for these people, man, and you should. Obviously, it's a natural disaster. They couldn't get out of the way, and now they're stranded. You know, a lot of their houses just blown to bits, all right? They got nothing. And stuff, man, and hopefully they can get back up on their feet, and I hope for them, and I pray for them and stuff like that, as I'm sure most of us do out there. Using mouthwash after exercise has this bizarre effect on blood pressure, study claims. Well, check this out. A lot of these mouthwashes are going to have a bizarre effect on you and your blood pressure, I guess, you know. Yeah, probably. I imagine that'd be the case, you know. A lot of these mouthwashes, for no good reason at all, they're pumping fluoride into that too, for no good reason, all right? Oh, yeah, it's good for your teeth. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Mass shootings, the case against mass panic. Yeah, well, there's Vox. I mean, they're totally legitimate. So what they're saying is don't be a part of a mob of people who are panicking. That's very deep. I would have to go ahead and agree with that. And this is at the bottom. All right, that's probably like the least important. 13 San Antonio tattoo shops offering $13 tattoos on Friday the 13th. Trust me, if people are going out and getting $13 tattoos, that's going to be something that they regret later, probably. That sounds like a terrible idea. And I didn't want to finish off on that note. We got a couple more minutes. It's a good thing that we went on a little bit further, because this is probably going to be interesting. Construction underway for a playground dedicated to Parkland victim. Well, that would be Meadow Pollock, and we've discussed her a lot, and also her father a lot, all right? And he seems to be pro-Second Amendment, and I like that. I appreciate that. Oh, man, we got General Shepard up in the house. Oh, man, it's an honor and a privilege, General. I can't even hardly believe it. I want to say, hey, what's up to you? Whatever you want to talk about, real quick, put it up there if you want me to talk about it real quick, because we only have a couple more minutes. And then we have to get out. Like I said, it's a pleasure. It's General Shepard, bitches. Yeah, that's true. They are bitches. All right? Whoever's going to deny that is, point blank period, a bitch. All right? Broward spraying intensely after Hurricane Dorian as dangerous mosquitoes lurk. Dude, these dangerous mosquitoes that I've been hearing about for years, yeah, I don't believe it. I think that's fake news. What I think actually is, for the most part, they're spraying y'all down with all sort of poisons. All right, but don't even worry about it. Can't hardly drink the water over in Broward and stuff. You got to boil it. I mean, it's in total disarray. They're amazing over there in Broward. Liberal author begs normal people. Let's hear this again. Liberal, oh, don't you do that. Liberal author begs normal people not to wear sports teams. MAGA like red caps. Oh man. Oh man. Dang, we're almost gonna end on that. We're gonna see this Amy Schumer BS real quick, but oh man. A liberal author begs normal people to literally not wear red hats. You like the Cardinals? Forget you. It doesn't even matter. It's red, therefore you're a bigot. Amy Schumer is so meta, says Norm Macdonald. And Norm Macdonald is one of my heroes in comedy and stuff like that. Amy Schumer is so meta. I don't even know what that means, but he's exactly correct. What does Bill Clinton say to Hillary Clinton after sex? We're going to finish on that one. What does he say after sex? He probably asked Hillary Clinton whether or not she knew what he was up to and stuff in the other room. Right? Probably. He said, I will be home in 20 minutes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That was the perfect ending to this here broadcast, and I appreciate it. General Shefford in there to say that what we were all thinking, and I appreciate him. You should go ahead and subscribe to him if you can, and subscribe 2 times if you can. Anyways, it is September the 6th, I think, 2019. I had to get out of here and go to work, and then I had to go to sleep, and then I had to wake up and go to work again and again and again. I'll holler at y'all a little bit later.